Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to read and check what is the pricing of AWS Systems Manager pricing. Yeah. So AWS Systems Manager provides a unified user interface where you can track and resolve operational issues across your applications and resources on AWS. Uh, including Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2, RDS, ECS, and EKS instances, and in multi-cloud and hybrid environments. With the AWS Systems Manager, you can start for free with features included with the AWS feature. There are no minimum fees or upfront commitments. Limits may apply. What are the limits? Calculate your AWS Systems Manager and architecture cost in a single estimate. Free tier. As part of the AWS free tier, you can get started with the following 13 Systems Manager features for free. Limits may apply. Your AWS account has default quotas formerly referred to as limits for each AWS service. Unless otherwise noted, each quota is region specific. You can request increases for some quotas, and other quotas cannot be increased. Service quotas is an AWS service that helps you manage your quotas for many AWS services. Is it pronounced quotas? I don't know how that's gonna be pronounced. Yeah, systems manager. Is this the calculator? Where's the calculator? Systems Manager Parameter Store. Parameter Store, a capability of AWS Systems Manager, provides secure, hierarchical storage for configuration, data management, and secrets management. You can store data such as passwords, database strings, Amazon machine image, and yeah. Actually, while reading this, my mind just went away. Damn, so hard to be an ADHD guy, girls. You can reference Systems Manager parameters in your script, commands, SSM documents, and configuration and automation workflows by using the unique name that you specified when you created the parameter. You get started with parameter store open. To get started with parameter store open, Systems Manager console. Okay, and the navigation choose parameter store. Okay. The reason why I'm reading this is because we have an angular here and we are pushing this one. Oh, yeah, it's already push. So oh yeah, no, it's not yet push. It's pushing here. This one is a get push. This one here is pushing to our repository. So I'm not sure where I left off, but yeah, the last video I said that I'm going to get back to you in the building of the um, image locally, our ACS.web. We've built it locally already and we've launched it. That's why we have this one here. And but this one is still in localhost. Um, so after that, I am pushing to the um, ACR that we've created. Right. So yeah. Okay, so the reason why we're studying parameter store is because we're going to continue with our ECS, and my plan is to have Angular as one of the service or one of the tasks or maybe a service, and the other one is an API. So whatever um, I want to be able to make those two services talk to or communicate to each other. So that's the plan. I'm planning to use the parameter store for now so that I can directly point or make an HTTP request to a .NET service in our ECS cluster. So we'll have a cluster. Do we have a yeah? We don't have a cluster yet. So my our plan is to have um, a cluster that has services with an Angular and a .NET and also maybe a Postgres image or service that are all in an ACS cluster, and they should be able to make some CRUD operation, and that would be a great. And why is this in Sydney? Damn, why is it in Sydney? How about we go to North Virginia? So this is important, kids, to check your region because services are regional. So you might have services that are enabled in one region, but then you went to another region and it's not there. Yeah, I'm not sure if you understand what I'm talking about. Hope that you're not that noob. Okay, so let's see, for example, we have an S3 here. And then we want to go to our S3 cloud formation, go to S3, then cloud formation. Okay, so we want to execute this, right? Is S3 yeah, S3 is global. Okay, so that's fine. How about this? What is this? Who created this? How do we know who created this? I'm not able to delete this. Not sure why. And also I don't have so this is US East one. What are the do I have an elastic beanstalk US East one? Okay, so let's see if we have an elastic beanstalk that is running here. Virginia, Jamie home. Yeah, we don't have an elastic beanstalk in here. So, yeah, it's still pushing. So S3 is, yeah, if we go to S3, it's it's global. Let's go to elastic beanstalk. Let's see if it will still change here to global. Nope, it's regional. So, yeah, what are we talking about here? Yeah, the thing here is, yeah, where are we? Go to ECS. So yeah, we are going to study the parameter store because we hopefully will be able to set the like the environments here. Like for example, how can we set uh where is the environment? Yeah, Angular doesn't have environment. Angular 6, we have to specifically add, like, I don't know, go to AWS 2023, ECS. then go to ECS web. So we have to ng generate an environments. So see, currently this don't have any environments. If I add that, so it will now add a new environment. It will be here, the environment folders. If you can see here, what are the changes? It added this one here, replace files. If we go to development, the configuration for the development, it will replace the current environment .ts, replace it with this one, environment development. And yeah, we can change the settings here so that we can add more environments like QA, um, uh, staging, or and so on and so forth. And yeah, we can configure. But I'm not sure if how to do that if you're going to have like a environment variable, so that for example in this file in here we can add a API, and then we say here the like environment 1 2 3 like that, and this is gonna be in an SSM parameter, or I'm not sure what parameter or environment variables that we can use so that they can just pull that information on like on that centralized store. And yeah, I will hopefully we'll be able to have an answer on that today. um yeah, so we're about to like go somewhere, so I'll just continue this one later, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to have that answer this week so that next weekend we'll have a time for ECS, and we can do more like SQS, SNS, application, was that auto scaling group, um, CloudFront, all those stuffs within an ACS cluster. And next week we're going to have an EKS, all right? Um, and next week again, next week we can have like a what else? Like we'll do that some serverless application model. And next week, the next week after that, we're gonna punch somebody in the face. Okay, all right. So that is here. We are here now in ECR. All right. So here ECR. Not sure if my son and my sexy wife is ready. We're about to go somewhere. All right. So what is it? Yeah, we have this one here, and we want to try if this will work on a different computer, because we don't have time to launch the ECS cluster for now, because we're about to, as I've said, we're about to go somewhere. And this one here, we want to execute order 66, this one here, on a different machine. So we're going to turn this off. About for but before that, we are going to save that, and also save this in just in case we need to log in to our Docker. And yet we'll turn this off and launch the other AWS, no, the other machine, the other virtual machine that we have here in our powerful computer. So turn this off, then log in using this one, and go here, then Docker. We do have Docker preferences. We want it to be, what's the color? Colors, Tango, Solarized, Dark, White. Yeah. Okay. We want to see if we can Docker run this baby girl. All right. Unable to find image locally, and it's going to pull, and it says that it requires a login, and that's the reason why we have this prepared so that we can log in, and hopefully we have logged in successfully. Now we are going to run the application. So it's now pulling, and hopefully this is not incurring me some um, bill. Let's see. Yeah, as I've keep on repeating last time, um, I was experimenting with um, Azure, and um, yeah, I accidentally got 315, I guess, 315 USD uh, bill because of yeah, I overlook the database that's supposed to be, I'm just supposed to use the free tier, but I didn't know that you can still pay if you click the wrong thing in the manage in the dashboard. Docker images. um Docker ps a. So what is running is here 4200, and it's up. And if we open our Firefox, and then we go to our localhost 4200, we should have an Angular's working papa. Right, so that's it. Our image that was posted or pushed to the ECR is now working. And next video we are going to we're gonna launch our ECS cluster with the two services, the .NET, the containerized .NET, and the containerized Angular, and they should be able to communicate with each other, and then we can set the variables dynamically using the SSM parameter store or whatever environment variable service that we can use in AWS. So that's it. Thanks. Until see you in the next video. Bye.